Juarez-Sweeney.
I'm a guy who likes to keep his social circles pretty big. Like to float around from friend group to friend group, save for a couple close friends. But even my closest friends don't know something about me, and that is, I am very into philosophy. I have an incredible love for the intricacies of English studies, writing, reading, poetry, etc. And to me, philosophy is just kind of the next step. It's like English, but harder. You're not focused on little things like sentence structure. You're challenging your noggin by exercising moral, ethical, and emotional differentiation. Point is, I knew that I wanted to talk about something philosophical today, something profound. I cycled through different philosophers and philosophical concepts, and I came up with the concept of it. This concept is a modern take on some Stoicism ideals based on the phrase supposedly coined by J.E. Lawrence in 1949. It is the driving word in the phrase, the principal word, and its meaning is pertinent. Dial in for just a second because I know that I've lost some of you already, and I need you to know something. I need you to know that I love you guys, and I would never make you listen to me talk about Plato or Aristotle or Socrates for 10 minutes straight. I'd never do that. I'm self-aware. At the very least, I'm self-aware enough to know that those dead dudes may be endlessly fascinating to me, but excruciatingly boring for you guys. So I picked a phrase that you will be familiar with. It is what it is. The phrase is a colloquialism that also comes in the form "it happens" or "screw it, we ball." It's used to brush off things that are inconvenient or that we don't like or just plain suck that are out of our control. The reasons why these things are out of our control vary, but this beautifully simple phrase is effective no matter the situation. Lose your wallet? It is what it is. Crash your car? It is what it is. Completely bomb a Mulherin test? We've all been there. It is what it is. You're Shea O'Neal and you get ejected at Pack the Yak due to excessive penalties? It is what it is. Now, I digress because we want to talk about the concept of it. Here's the meaning of the word in the context of the phrase. It is almost always something that has already happened, something that maybe at one point you had control over, but not anymore. No one can change the past, right? Can't go back, you can't unlose that wallet, you can't uncrash the car, you can't unbomb your trig test. You can't go back in time, so why would you worry about it? Actually, let me rephrase that. Why would you dwell on it? People often mistake this idealism for a lack of caring, an excessive and unrespectable nonchalant. That is not the case. I rephrase that sentence for a reason. You are allowed to worry about the it. You're allowed to care about the it. And let's get serious for a second. Sometimes it's impossible not to. Sometimes you should. Matter of fact, let's get really serious just for a moment. Have you ever lost a loved one to cancer or another horrible disease? What of heartbreak, feeling worthless from someone of so much worth to yourself? Have you ever had your best friend come to you and say, "Hey man, my mom's in the hospital again"? Or the closest person to you in your life trying to end their own? I have. And hey, maybe you have too, so maybe you'll understand what I'm about to say and what I'm about to repeat. It is okay to care about the it, but do not dwell. Never dwell. If you or I were to dwell on any of these its, from the goofy, stupid ones to the serious ones, it would eat us alive. We would fester in the worst cycles of thought known to man. It is what it is not a lack of caring about the things that are bad or the things that we screwed up. It is a reminder to look in front of you and keep moving forward. It's okay to pause and glance, look back. That's healthy and that's important, but you must move forward. You mustn't let it weigh you down. You'll care about the its and you'll learn from the its, but with that forward movement, you will do better next time. You'll drive safer, you'll study more, and maybe you'll get fewer penalties. So to wrap this up, the "it is what it is" idealism is something that I urge you to embrace. I urge you to understand that those "it's" happen, and that it's okay to brush them off. It's your life, your call, your "it's." If you can adopt this mindset in a way that it was meant to be used, you can understand the importance of forward movement and understand the importance or lack thereof of those "it's." I think that you'll see in time it leads to the discovery of another "it." This new "it" isn't a part of a phrase, and it's not an event. It's a feeling of indescribably beautiful solace, a feeling of knowing that you don't have control over everything, but you have enough control to make your life your life. Knowing how to appreciate both the incredibly good and inconceivably bad as parts of who you are and who you're going to become. Knowing that maybe today sucked and tomorrow might suck and the next day might suck and so on, but that's not your fault. And next week is going to be the week of your life, dude. That beautiful solace is knowing that writing your senior speech on your philosophies isn't going to click with every single one of the 500-some people standing in front of you. That some people are going to ignore it. Some freshman is seconds away from turning to his friend saying, "Man, this one sucks." Or "This dude is a cornball." And being completely fine with it. Laughing at it, even. Because guess what? It is what it is.